You insult the faith of millions. These powers are not mere tricks or sleight of hand. They cannot be called magic. They are miracles granted by the twin divinities we all venerate. You would do well to remember it. Name redacted, priest of the Church of the Twin Gods. The Arcane is fundamentally a domain of chaos, characterized by mind-bending fractals and iridescent unreality. The mages that practice arcane occultism are afflicted by crystalline growths and riddled by inexplicable voids, their minds bent by increasingly abstract metaphysics and mathematics. Merely interacting with the visual manifestations of arcane power presents a mimetic hazard, and the entities tied to the arcane even more so, requiring quarantine of those exposed and termination of those found to be affected. Anything less risks the further spread of the infection. Unfortunately, the continued insistence of the Church of the Twin Gods that some arcane practices are, in fact, miracles, makes containment much more politically fraught than when dealing with demonic or eldritch forces. The fact that powerful arcane manifestations are typically contained to ley lines and ley nexes, places of power connecting sites of significance, makes the effort somewhat more tenable. Nonetheless, we find ourselves in the unenviable position of working with the Church to contain such manifestations, even when they themselves are responsible for creating them in the first place. Remember, Agent, standard procedure requires that any arcane practitioner be handed over to the locally designated Church liaison. The Church is touchy about the termination of their operatives, even the unacknowledged ones, and in these fraught and trying times, the last thing we need is another war of religion.